Good morning. Thank you for starting your day with Denver 7 News. I'm Nicole Brady.
And I'm Brian Sanders. Here are your top stories for Thursday. There could soon be a new sedative added to first responders protocol in Aurora. The city council is meeting today to discuss an alternative to ketamine, the drug administered to Elijah McClain before he died in 2019. The new sedative is being discussed. It's called droperidol, and one doctor presenting it to city council says it's safe and effective to help sedate people when necessary. Also up for discussion today is more training on verbal de-escalation of situations and decision making by first responders. A
Denver police sergeant is in the Jefferson County Jail this morning, accused of making explicit advances towards someone he thought was a teenage girl. It was actually an undercover agent posing as a 14-year-old girl. Timothy Hyatt is facing charges of luring a child over the internet. Hyatt has worked for the Denver Police Department since 2005. He's now on leave without pay.
The Environmental Protection Agency is now addressing concerns about a harmful chemical emitted in the air around a facility in Lakewood. The agency says a blood collection and processing lab on West Collins and Sem Street used a chemical to sterilize their equipment that can lead to higher risk of blood, lymph, and breast cancers. However, that exposure has to be over decades. The EPA says the company isn't violating air pollution requirements, but adds that it will determine if additional measures are needed. Here's meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo with your Denver 7 forecast.
And it's going to be a hot forecast. In fact, today will likely be the hottest day of the work week. We're looking at upper 60s, even some low 70s here early this morning. And it's going to get hot early on. In fact, by mid-morning, right around 10 to 11 o'clock, we'll already be in the 80s. Highs are going to be anywhere from 95 to about 98 degrees this afternoon. Now, the record high is 97, so we're going to get pretty close to at least tying, if not breaking that record high, and 70s and 80s expected in the mountains. Triple-digit heat covering portions of northeastern Colorado later today. Spots like Fort Collins and Greeley will be just as hot. There will be a slightly better chance for a few storms this coming weekend.